All right, today we're diving into a really powerful shift in perspective. It's for anyone who's ever felt stuck or full of regret or just like you're running behind in your own life. We're going to explore this idea of self rescue and what it really means to start living forward.
So let's just jump right in with a question that I think hits home for so many of us. It's that nagging feeling, right? That maybe you should be farther along than you are, that you somehow missed an invisible starting gun. It's such a common thought. But what we're talking about today is a powerful answer to that feeling.
You know, before we can move forward, we have to acknowledge where we're starting from. And for a lot of us, that's with the weight of everything that's already happened. It's so easy to look in the rearview mirror and just see the things you wish you'd done differently, or all the time you feel like you might have lost. And look, we're not talking about some abstract concept here. We've all had these moments. The delays, the unexpected detours, those times when you were just in survival mode, trying to get through the day. Those are the experiences that can really make you feel like you've fallen off track. But here it is. This is the core message, the powerful truth that pushes back against all that doubt. It's so direct because it has to be. I want you to really hear this. You are not behind. You are not late. And that leads us to what is maybe the biggest mind shift in this whole idea. It's time to completely reframe that journey. The one you might have been telling yourself was just full of mistakes. Just let that one sink in for a second. Every single step, every detour, every single season of just trying to survive, it all had a purpose. None of it was a waste of time. So what did you get from those hard times? Well, they were actually forging something incredible inside of you. They were building your capacity for real depth, your discernment to know what's truly right for you, and a deep compassion for yourself and for other people. I mean, these are things you just can't learn in a book. They have to be earned. So when you look at it that way, it all starts to make sense, doesn't it? If nothing was wasted, and if every single one of those experiences shaped who you are right now, well then, how could you possibly be late? You're right on time. You've arrived with the exact wisdom you needed to pick up along the way. Okay, so we've reframed the past. Now for the really crucial part. Where do we go from here? This is all about consciously, actively choosing how we want to move into the future. And this is a very deliberate choice, a shift from a defensive crouch to an open stance. It means we decide to be guided less by regret and more by curiosity. We trade in that constant need for self-protection for a little more trust. And maybe the most powerful shift of all, we let go of the person we had to be to get by, and we start embracing the person we now get to be. Now, making a shift like that, it takes a little bit of faith. But look at how faith is defined here. It's not about being certain or knowing all the answers. It's much quieter, it's gentler. It's simply the belief that what's coming, it can be good. Not perfect, not painless, but truly good. This is such a game changer. So many of us have this unconscious belief that we have to sort of pay for our joy with suffering, that happiness is something you have to earn. This idea just gives you permission to let all of that go. You don't have to earn it. You are simply allowed to choose it. So this all sounds great, right? But how do we actually do it? How do we walk this new path? Well, the best part is you already have everything you need. Let's talk about the tools you've been building this entire time. But first, a quick reality check. Choosing to live this way doesn't mean life suddenly becomes perfect. Of course not. There are absolutely still going to be bumps in the road, moments when you feel lost. But that's not a sign you're doing it wrong. That's just part of the journey. The big difference now, though, is the inner toolkit you have. Because of everything you've walked through, you've learned things. You know how to stay with yourself, even when things get tough. You know how to listen to that quiet voice inside. And you definitely know how to recognize and release what's holding you back. And that's the key. It's all about learning to trust that internal guidance system. It isn't loud or flashy. It's that quiet, steady wisdom you earned through every single one of those detours and delays. You have to trust it. So where does all this leave us? We've got this new way of seeing our past, this trust in our own wisdom. So how does that change the way we approach whatever comes next? Wow, what a liberating thought. The goal isn't to fight your past or to somehow defeat it. The goal is just peace. It's about laying down your weapons and finally stopping that internal war with the person you used to be. This is what it's all about now. It's time to stop reliving yesterday and to actually start living today. To be awake and present in your own life, and to stay open to all the amazing things that are still possible for you.
And this simple shift in language, it changes everything. The future isn't some scary monster lurking around the corner. It's not something to be afraid of. It's just the next part of your story, and it's waiting for you to step up and meet it.
So that's the question I want to leave you with. Knowing all of this, that nothing was wasted, that you're right on time, and that you have all the wisdom you need already inside you, how will you choose to meet your next chapter?